Welcome to WNBA basketball on 2K Sports. And tonight we'll see the Dallas Wings as they go up against the New York Liberty. Here with Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi, I'm Blake Suniga, and it's good to have you with us. Outside for Mabry. From the arc. Yes, and it's Shakira Austin picking up the assist.
A player who knows their role. If a teammate sets up Mabry, she's got the green light to fire.
And looking at Shakira Austin, she finished second in Rookie of the Year voting back in 2022.
And we talk about immediate impact. She had a double-double in her second career game. Austin plays like the 6'5" center she is. Excellent around the rim, rebounds, doesn't venture too much from the perimeter.
Well, defenders can get so wrapped up in Mabry's scoring ability, it starts to open up the floor for her teammates.
Here's Ionescu. Rebound Dallas.
It's very dangerous to leave her open like that. Lucky break for the D that she missed it.
Pass to Austin. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession.
That pass had a little bit too much heat on it for her to make a clean steal.
Yeah, that was going to be a tough catch for either of them. I mean, these are basketball players, not wide receivers.
And just over a minute played here to start the game. Up top, Powers. Plum with it. 5 to shoot. And again, it's Dallas with a three.
When Plum takes a three, she means it. She doesn't force her own shot from range.
Here's Ionescu. Can they get it? The shot goes in. First of the night, she is 1 for 3 to start the contest.
How about that for a response?
We'll give you a three, and then we'll take it right back.
Turning into a three-point contest.
Now here's Plum. Pass to Austin. Mabry. Back to Austin. Powers, guarded by Howard. And Dallas again with the bucket.
Early on, nearly perfect from the floor. Just one miss on their first 5 shots.
Ionescu outside. Shoots over Plum. Offensive board. And down it goes. 2 points.
The long arms of Honshu coming in handy there.
If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Outside Plum. Back to Mabry. Pass to Powers. Fires for 3. On grabs the miss. The Liberty trail. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Howard. Unable to get that one to go. Great D that time from Shakira Austin. Marina Mabry on the wing. She's guarded by Hayes. Now here's Mabry. Not a lot of room. Powers. And she takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Well, a player that's effective from three-point land. Powers is at home in the paint, pouring that bucket closer in.
Pass to Hahn. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Hayes up top. Three-pointer. She can't get it to go. Dallas leading. Now Mabry. Back to Plum. Puts up a 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Marina Mabry.
Their offense has come together immediately. They're threatening to run away with this game.
I can't imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters, but if they can even come close, look out.
Okay, to pick up and keep this offensive pace would be insane.
More than half of the regular season is behind us. So what are you guys watching for at this point in the year?
I'm looking for the top teams to really separate themselves from the rest of the league ahead of the postseason.
Yeah, and if you're an elite team, you should be totally locked in at this point and winning games very consistently by this juncture of the year.
And it's New York's ball, trailing by 10. Pass to Ionescu, launches it, and again, it's the Liberty from deep.
Gotta love Ionescu's intensity, delivering an emphatic answer.
Now here's Plum, covered by Ionescu. Outside Plum. And here's Powers. Pick by Reese. Three-pointer. Powers' shot is off.
Well, with a clear look at the basket, she doesn't really miss a lot of those.
On. That three off the mark. And it's the Wings ball. 7-point differential. Pass to Austin. Plum, covered by Ionescu. Plum with it. She's got 9. Outside for Mabry. Over Hayes. Mabry misses. Now Howard. Now here's Ionescu. For 3. It's hauled in by Reese. Outside Powers. Kicks it out to Plum. Inside. Oh! And she was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for her.
I like how Austin answers defensive intensity going right at them.
This is her first trip to the free throw line tonight.
And this Dallas franchise once represented the city of Detroit, and that's where they won 3 championships.
Yeah, joining the league in year 2, 1998, they enjoyed lots of success in the Motor City. But then they moved to Tulsa in 2011 and then to their current home of Dallas in 2016.
Outside Mabry. Pass to Austin. Plum. Outside Mabry. Lets it go from deep. On grabs the miss.
Well, you have to like their work in the boards here in the first.
Yeah, coming out of the gates with great energy. Kind of like they got shot out of a cannon. They're really setting the tone.
Boom.
Now here is Hayes. Wyatt so far offensively searching for her first points of the game. And yep, it's good.
That's a great example of Stevens' comfortability and focus around the basket. So effective down there.
Here's Plum. 6-point game. Fires from deep. Tiffany Hayes grabs the miss. Pass on Lamont. Back to Hayes. Launches a 3. Dallas with the rebound. Right side Plum. And stolen by Stevens. In transition, here come the Liberty. Left side Howard. Now Lamont. On. Reese defending. From outside the arc. And that one's good. On.
Now that is how you space the floor. Anju understands the value of long-range shooting.
Now here's Mabry. She's guarded by Hayes. To the paint. Austin. Yes, and a nice assist from Marina Mabry.
Well, that pick, it worked like a charm. A nice job taking it right to the tin for the layup.
Now here's Alamon. She's guarded by Plum. Back to Howard. And she uses the glass on the layup.
Few players make interior scoring look as effortless as Ryan Howard does. She has got just such a fluid offensive game.
Now here's Plum. 9 points in the game. To the inside. And stolen by Azare Stevens. Oh, and the fast break for the Liberty. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
That's just great ball movement.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with a purpose. The D has not been able to keep up.
Here's Gray. still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Mabry, she's guarded by Hayes. Takes the three, and Marina Mabry gets the triple.
Extremely confident at the arc. Mabry knows she has the skill to knock these shots down.
Now here's Alaman. Stevens the screen. Outside Hayes. Pass to Howard. From downtown. Gets it to go from downtown.
Wow, Howard with the quick release.
Here's the Wings with the ball. And here's Plum. Picked by Reese. Takes the three. The shot, no good. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Wings out in front, leading by just one. We'll be right back to the action when we return. Neither team able to jump out ahead as we begin the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen from the Wings, what do you guys think?
It's been a solid first half for them offensively, really in tune with each other.
Yeah, good ball movement, and it's paid off on the scoreboard for sure.
Now here's Alaman. She's covered by Jefferson. The kick out to Ionescu. There's the three. Nelson Adota with the rebound. Dallas leading. Here's the pick. Down low. It's good, and she makes her first shot of the game.
Fed her teammate off the bounce there. That was a nice play.
Past Alaman. Juhas with it. And here's Zandalasini. Powers covering. Here's Ionescu. Fires the three. They get the rebound. Tries again. And so she earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and she'll shoot two.
First team foul.
And the first one drops. He's off on the second. Jefferson outside. The three ball sinks the three-pointer.
Well, Jefferson does not take a ton of shots from downtown, but she does hit at a solid clip.
And after a fantastic rookie season, Mariah Jefferson has bounced from team to team.
She finished second in the Rookie of the Year voting back in 2016, but since then, she's played for about half the league.
We're now around a minute and a half into the second quarter. Gray outside, and stolen by Ionescu. Oh, and the fast break for the Liberty. Yep, that one goes.
Yeah, I'd say that shot was well within her range.
I hope so. There's nothing like a one-footer.
Outside Powers. We're now around 2 minutes into this second quarter. Gray outside. 6 on the shot clock. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Showing great court awareness. Gray has a knack for making the right reads and pick and rolls.
New York calls timeout.
After winning Rookie of the Year, there were high expectations for Alicia Gray in the years to follow.
Yeah, and that can be a bit of a burden, but give Gray credit. She's grown her game and become an all-star.
On defense, Dallas. They've led by as much as 10. Alaman, good.
Gotta appreciate how Ionescu reads the defense. Terrific job of finding the open teammate there.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Gray left side. The three. Drains the three-pointer.
This is really the story of the game here. They've been outstanding from beyond the arc, especially in the second quarter.
Now here's Alaman. She's tightly guarded. Pass to Ionescu. Let's go with a three. Herbert Harrigan grabs the board.
Her shooting numbers slipping this quarter.
Outside Powers. Gray outside. And here's Jefferson. Clock at 6. Now here's Herbert Harrigan. That's no good. Couldn't get her first shot to go. To the middle. Ionescu. Gray defending. That one drops for her.
And Ionescu is inflicting major damage right now. The defense looks helpless.
Outside Powers. It's intercepted. Zondelicini can't get it to go. Here's Powers. Puts one up from 19. And she can't bank that one in.
That's too good a look to pass up there, despite the result.
And there's a pick. Alema nailed from three-point land.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
You need some help as well.
So both teams changing it up here. Gray outside. Plum. And Azare Stevens picks up the foul. That'll be her second foul of the game.
Well, another foul will give her 3 before the half. That's something to keep an eye on.
The Liberty making a switch here. On defense, New York. Gray outside. 6 to shoot. Pass to Plum. Here's the 3. Rebound, New York. On with the ball. 5 points in the game. To the inside. Here's Howard. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
They're going on a nice little run here.
And getting to the rack has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
Now here's Plum. She's got 9. Pass to Austin. That one goes in.
You know, she's not going to force anything on offense. Austin plays within the flow of the game, takes smart shots.
New York leading. Hayes, Gray defending. Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu. A rebound by Gray. Inside. And so she draws the foul on the shot. Trip to the line to shoot 2. That one on Howard.
I love how intense Kelsey Plum can be, taking her motion into the defense to get the whistle.
The Wings making a switch here. On offense, here the Liberty. Now Hahn. Outside Howard. Ionescu. For 3. That's in, coming off an assist from Ryan Howard.
That's a weapon they've been allowed to use at will today, and they're doing some damage.
Yeah, the D struggling to take that away from them.
Now here's Mabry. She has 6. Up top, Plum. Back to Mabry. Pass to Gray. The 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and she's heating up.
New York trailing here. Outside Hayes. Ionescu. She's guarded by Plum. On. Baked in off the glass.
Blessed with incredible height. Born to dominate around the basket.
Now here's Mabry. Screen by Austin. Gray outside. Mabry. She's guarded by Hayes. From past the arc. Mabry misses. And here's Ionescu. She's got 16. Pass to Hahn. They grab their own miss. Second shot opportunity, and she gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Good pass work. The assist was right on target.
Here's Mabry. She's got 6. Screen by Austin. From deep, Alicia Gray. Here's Reese. Azare Stevens with some nice D. Pass to Ionescu. Back to Howard. There's the triple. And a great assist that time by Sabrina Ionescu as that one goes in.
Well, when Howard is knocking down threes, Ryan is unguardable.
Now here's Plum, covered by Ionescu. Will it go? And it's laid in by Plum.
Not nearly as many threes from them here in the second quarter.
They were shooting well early on. I like their spacing. I think they should go back to that.
Now here's Hahn. 9 points in the game. Howard with the ball. Gray picks her up. Right side, Stevens. Hayes. No good on the 3. Plum with it. She's got 13. Pass to Mabry. Outside Plum. Beyond the arc. A rebound by Ryan Howard.
3 triples for her in the first quarter, but she's yet to knock one down in the second.
Stevens, guarded by Austin. Sabrina Ionescu from outside, and it's Austin with the rebound.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebounding stats for both teams are almost identical.
Yeah, they've battled to a standstill on the boards, but the game isn't over yet. We'll see who keeps up the energy. She's picking up where she left off in the first quarter, from downtown at least.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Sabrina Ionescu from outside. The rebound by the wings.
If only she can improve on what's been a shaky day for her, they could really stretch this lead out, don't you think?
Outside Plum. From deep. Ooh, no luck on that one. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Liberty. They're up by 1. And we'll see you right after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Noise and get ready for the faded half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Drums. And that's another shot. Let's hear it for the participants.
Start of the third quarter here after a closely contested first half. And you look at Sabrina Ionescu in this game, and she's been everywhere.
It's amazing to watch. She spoils us with her performances game in, game out. And so far, another big scoring night for her.
And oftentimes when she puts up that many points in the first half, she follows it up with an even better second half. So we'll see if that happens again here.
Stevens the screen. Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu. And it's Austin with the rebound. The Wings trail. Now Plum. Outside Mabry. Austin. for the lead. Stevens grabs the board.
And she doesn't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions.
Ionescu outside. That's good, and it's Ryan Howard with the assist.
They really set Ionescu up for success there. Perfectly positioned with a good look at the hoop.
Outside Mabry. Soft touch off the glass.
Had just a huge hole in the defense, and she didn't waste any time going through it.
Outside Howard. Pass to Ionescu. Back to Howard. Count it, and she'll have a chance for the three-point play. It's going to go on Aerial Powers. First trip to the free throw line for her tonight.
You know, Ryan Howard has got a good sense for finding her shots, and she is always ready to attack, which means the defense essentially has to watch her at all times.
Now here's Mabry. She's got 11. Kick by Reese. 5 on the clock. Now here's Mabry. Defense is right there. New York in the lead.
A late second-round pick in 2019, Marina Mabry sure has carved out a nice role for herself over time.
Well, she never gave up on herself despite slipping far in the draft. She continued to work on her game and has proven how multi-talented a player she is. Her story is definitely inspirational.
Here's the Wings with the ball. And the Wings call time here. And you look at Ionescu, what a contribution.
Good timeout. She's absolutely dialed in from outside. They need to close out on her much quicker, and they need to figure out a way to stop her from three-point range.
Plum, covered by Ionescu. Outside Plum. Marina Mabry for 3. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Kelsey Plum.
Well, she's got the ability to take over a game. Mabry having herself a night.
Pass to Stevens. Howard.
Stevens, the screen.
The tray. The shot by Howard, no good.
They got lucky. They got lucky. And the defense is taking a big chance, leaving her open behind the arc. I'm not sure I'm okay with that game plan.
Now here's Ionescu. She's got 19. Howard with the ball. Powers picks her up.
Give it up for her inside. Great rebound, and she had to fight for it.
To the paint. And that one's good. Austin.
I'll bet her percentage is pretty high from that range.
And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too.
Ionescu can't get it to go. Dallas with the ball. Right side Plum. Mabry covered by Ionescu. Reese with it, working on Stevens. Shot clock at 6. Here's Mabry.
On grabs the miss.
Now here's Howard. 13 points in this game. Pass to Ionescu. On.
And this team encourages you to look for her shot because that leads to defenders fouling her with her size.
It's her first trip to the line. And the first one at the line is good.
Two shots.
And she makes both free throws.
More than just really tall, almost 7 feet. Hanshu is super skilled, can hit threes, and obviously just a menace defensively.
Now here's Plum. She's got 13. Pass to Powers. Now Austin. Marina Mabry on the wing. Screen by Austin. Marina Mabry for 3. Stevens grabs the board.
I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Look good here, too. I'm as shocked as you.
Outside Howard. Stevens the screen. Lets the 3 fly. Good on the 3-point shot.
Well, her shooting has been outstanding. Definitely, one of the reasons why they're winning this game.
Now here's Powers. Guarded by Howard. Back to Mabry. And the layup falls.
Mixing it up inside. Mabry might be under 6 feet, but her toughness showing there.
New York calls timeout. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And so it's New York with it. 6-point lead. Ionescu outside. Pass to Uhas. Dallas with the rebound. Outside Powers. Jefferson with it. Gray outside. Austin guarded by Uhas. 4 on the clock. Down low. Jefferson. Got a rebound by Ryan Howard. Pass to Ionescu. Back to Howard. Shoots the 3. That one doesn't drop. Dallas trailing here. Reese with it. And it's Howard picking her up. Jefferson outside. Pass to Powers. Austin. To the middle. And that one's good. Gray.
3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The defense better start buckling down.
They're getting exposed and punished down low.
Now here is Hayes. She hasn't yet put up any points in this one. And again, it's the Liberty missing.
Just not the quarter she would like to have when you talk about shooting the ball, but hopefully she can turn it around.
And that one's good. Austin.
Just like the coaches drew it up. Easy hoop. Gray with the perfect feet.
Now here's Uhas. Defense right on her. Outside Hayes. Pass to Howard. Shoots over Powers. And she sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Tough distance, but you know what? Howard can hit it with ease.
And here's Jefferson. Gray outside. Pass to Austin. Jefferson, covered by Ionescu. From deep 3-point range, Tiffany Hayes grabs the miss.
Well, sometimes you just want to show off your range.
I mean, we already know how good her range is, so I don't know why she's firing from that deep.
Now here is Stevens. Howard, that's good.
And even against stiff interior defense, Howard stays committed. She never even thought about giving up on the play.
Jefferson with it, covered by Ionescu. Pass to Powers. Austin. Gray. She's guarded by Hayes. Screened by Austin. Here's Gray. Great D that time from Tiffany Hayes. New York leading. Ionescu. The three is up. Drops in the tray.
Once again, she's able to knock down the long-range jumper. It's just been her night from deep.
Now here's Jefferson. Pass to Powers. Now Austin. On the wing, Alicia Gray. Back to Austin. Over Stevens. And another miss by Dallas. And it's New York's ball. Ionescu has it. Jacks up a three. And the ball out of play. The Wings will have it. Both teams deciding to change it up. So it's Dallas now. They trail by 9 points. Outside, Herbert Harrigan. Back to Jefferson. Pass to Gray. Back to Jefferson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Nelson Adota. Looking to end the drought, and the layup is good.
They're not as aggressive from the outside here, but maybe they should think about stretching the defense a bit like they did in the first.
Here's Howard. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
And she's gone 1 for 1 in the game so far at the line.
Howard. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. She hits the second from the line. Here's Clouden. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's the Liberty, up by 8. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. Hello, and thanks for joining us again. The fourth quarter of play should begin in moments. Here's Jefferson. Gray outside. Pass to Herbert Harrigan. Jefferson. A 3 from Alicia Gray. Buries the long-range jumper.
A younger player who loves to learn and loves to improve. I don't think it's crazy to say that Gray will be unstoppable when she develops a consistent long ball.
Now here's Alaman. Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu cans it from downtown.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3-ball at one end with their own.
A 3-point battle starting to take shape here.
Here's Herbert Harrigan. And the ball out of play. The Liberty will have it. And so it's New York with it. Pass to Zandalacini. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. And here's Ionescu. Juha sets the screen. Clock at 4. Now here's Ionescu. Gray defending. Ionescu can't get it to go. To the inside. Here's Nelson Adota. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
With sound awareness and passing skills, Gray is able to find teammates and get them the ball.
Pass to Ionescu. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Dallas trailing here. Jefferson outside. This one for three. Gets a three-pointer to fall.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
And the layup's good off the glass.
She did so well to lead her teammate right to the ideal spot. That's the kind of playmaking coaches like to see.
Now here's Jefferson.
Outside, Herbert Harrigan. Pass to Gray from downtown. And again, it's Dallas with a three.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
You're right. 3 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now Uhas.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation.
Now here's Alaman.
Tight defense on her. Ionescu. Gray defending. Ionescu. That's good.
Jefferson with it.
Outside, Herbert Harrigan. Pass to Gray. Back to Herbert Harrigan. The three-pointer off the mark. Here's Sandalasini. So she gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots next.
Second personal foul.
And it goes on Kiki Herbert Harrigan. And she makes the first.
They're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
And that's how you do it, right, Tim? Defender pressing up on you, you press right back.
Got to be aggressive.
Come on, that's how you do it.
And good on the second, so she makes both. If you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Pass to Plum.
Reese.
Outside Mabry. Releases. Sandalasini pulls it in. New York leading. Puts it up from 12.
It's hauled in by Reese.
Dallas with the ball. Pass to Austin. Outside Plum. Gray with it.
Austin.
Arena Mabry for three. Buries it from three-point range.
I tell you, she loves getting looks like that from three-point range. Just nobody near her.
Now Ionescu. There's the screen. There's the three. The rebound by the Wings.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky she was off.
I just hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard her, they're going to have serious problems.
Mabry misses.
Ionescu outside. And it's Austin with the rebound.
Outside Reese.
Pass to Plum to tie it up. Basket number 5 goes in. She's now 5 for 12 from the floor.
The corner three is the easier three on the floor. Kelsey Plum knows that, and she took advantage.
Here's Sandalasini. Ionescu. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
Now here's Mabry. Reese, started by Uhas.
Pass to Plum. over Ionescu. And again, it's Dallas converting.
Well, they gave her some room, and she just stepped back and nailed the wide-open jumper.
Outside Hayes. Guarded by Austin. Ionescu outside. Looking to end the run. And the three ball is good.
A great game for her offensively. She's been a factor.
And here is Gray. Pass to Reese. Plum. Kept alive. Austin. And Dallas again with the bucket.
This game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding is one thing that's gone in their favor.
Yeah, effort and determination on the glass, they really can compensate for a lot of deficiencies.
Now here is Ionescu. And can't cash in from close range. Pass to Mabry. Plum. Here's Austin. Back to Plum. Lots of room. And Dallas again with the bucket.
What a big shot by Plum, a WNBA champion. Kelsey, very comfortable in these moments.
Timeout called the Liberty.
They could tell their players were dragging a bit and called timeout to let them catch their breath.
So both teams making some changes here. Pass to Howard. Ionescu outside. That's in, coming off an assist from Ryan Howard.
What a huge basket. Ionescu is at her best in the game's biggest moments.
Plum with it.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Screen by Austin. See Plum drives in. That misses off the backboard. On the wing, Ryan Howard. Mabry covering. Basket counts.
Unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Dallas trailing here. Now Plum. Pass to Austin. Now here's Mabry. Now Powers. Screen by Austin. Now here's Powers. That shot missing. Now Hayes. To Howard. Hayes. She's guarded by Plum. Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu. And again, it's the Liberty from deep.
Fearless at the finish. Ionescu is one of those players that just thrives in clutch moments.
Now here's Plum, covered by Ionescu. Plum misses. And they're on a really nice roll here.
You know, the most impressive thing is they haven't wasted any of the opportunities they've been getting.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Marina Mabry. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And they double up Sabrina Ionescu. For three, Tiffany Hayes. And it's Austin with the rebound.
She's having all sorts of problems with her shots.
Yeah, the words ice and cold come to mind with the way she's shooting the ball.
Liberty foul. Sabrina Ionescu. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the wins.
So the first one drops, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. Second free throw, no good that time, and she really wanted that one.
They really could have used a perfect trip to the line there. Instead, they're still down 2 possessions.
She gets the first, and that puts them up 5. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
Time running low here.
Score quickly and then probably foul them.
You just can't waste time here.
Sing, say! beautiful shot to bring them within 3.
And this is who Plum is, a fearless competitor in the clutch.
And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those seconds away.
No, and you've got to foul. It's going to come down to free throws.
Pressure situation.
And the second of 2 is good. And that gives them a 4-point cushion. Now here's Mabry. She's guarded by Hayes. The tray. Count it! And that shot brings them within just 1. And the Liberty call time here. And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
Second personal foul. 15 foul.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up 2. So she gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Absolutely massive free throws. That'll force them into a 3-point attempt here.
Kelsey Plum from outside. Bullseye! Nails it! Oh, that is an enormous three-pointer. Here's Ionescu. From deep. Oh, no good there. The potential game winner off the mark. And the Liberty call time here. And we've got more in store for you right after this. And what great competition we are seeing tonight. After 4 quarters, a stalemate. And we will now see how these next few minutes of basketball pans out. Pass to Hahn. Howard with the ball. Powers covering. Now here's Ionescu. Shoots over Plum. Ionescu misses. Aerial Powers on the wing. Now here's Mabry. She's guarded by Hayes. Pass to Reese. Powers. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. And here's Ionescu. Back to Howard. Takes the 3. Good. And Sabrina Ionescu gets the dime.
Things are really clicking for Howard on the offensive end, and her team should keep feeding her when she's on a roll like this.
Outside Mabry. Pass to Austin. Plum, covered by Ionescu. 6 to shoot. Powers with it. Over Howard. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
With the level of shooter that Powers is, letting her catch and fire, it's not a recipe for success for the defense.
Now Hahn. From deep. And Powers pulls it down. Inside. That one is good again. She is 6 for 8 from the floor with that basket.
What an excellent assist. It really led her to the perfect spot.
Now here's Howard. She's guarded closely. He's over Powers. Howard, that's good.
Absolutely fearless offensively. Howard knows her team is counting on her, so she gets it done.
Now here's Plum, covered by Ionescu. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. He drops the first one. And that ties the game up. And so she's good on both free throws, and that gives them the lead.
A lot of players say they want to be in those situations, but she truly does. What a clutch performance.
Now here's Ionescu. Pass to Hahn from outside the arc. Kept alive. And another shot. And Ionescu with a nice bucket inside.
Yeah, you know, contact can't slow Ionescu down. She sticks with her inside shot and finishes strong.
Outside Plum. Reese on the left. No good with the elbow jumper. Left side Howard.
Outstanding initiative on defense. Powers knows when to go after the blocks.
Pass to Ionescu. For three. And it's Austin with the rebound. And here's Reese. Here's Plum. Money!
And quite simply, Plum has it all as an offensive guard. Shooting, driving, dribbling. You can pour it in nights like tonight when she's on.
Timeout called the Liberty.
They do have enough time here if they shoot quickly to get the 2-for-1. We'll see if they try it.
Yeah, you know, and I think the key thing, probably what the coach wants to see, is a good shot. It's important they convert it.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Ionescu outside. And a foul called on the shot. Got her on the way up that time, so she'll shoot two. It goes on Kelsey Plum.
A problem for the defense from anywhere. Ionescu enjoys getting inside and forcing them to get aggressive with her.
Look, free throws do not get much bigger than that, but she made it look easy and puts them in front.
Outside Plum. Can't cash in. And now they decide to foul intentionally. Good on the first. And that will put them up 2. And so both free throws good this time. And it's a 3-point game. Time called here. The Wings decide to talk it over.
There's still time left, so they don't necessarily need to go for the 3. But if they can get an easy bucket inside.
I'm not so sure. There's not a whole lot of time to play around with. I think they look for the 3 and try to tie this thing up.
Yeah, you could do that. I think the quick 2 might be the better play. Let's see what they do.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here. And she misses the first one. Boy, she really wanted that one to fall. So neither attempt will fall that time. Dallas calls timeout.
With this much time left, they should be able to draw up a play and get themselves a decent look from three-point range. Still, the D, they're waiting for it. And a contested 3, it's never an easy shot.
A three-pointer here might have us headed to another overtime period.
That's one way she can finish, but far from the only way. She's got all types of tricks up her sleeve.
Sabrina Ionescu from outside. Wow! She hit it!
Whoa!
Incredible!
Down it goes at the buzzer. It doesn't get any more spectacular than that.
A 3 at the horn? Are you kidding me, Tim? I guess that's about the only way we can expect a game like this to end.
What a treat we've had tonight, Brian.
And so the big win by New York in a really tight game. They escape with the victory, although they needed a few extra minutes to get it.